Alright, hello, welcome to this new video. I'm Mr. Mean Mustard, better known as M3, and this time we're going to do a killer game as the hack. I'm a hack main, what a surprise. But I saw this build from the video from Otzdarva where he recommends killer builds to for every killer and what is in his opinion the best build for each killer. And then we came to the build for the hack and he used corrupt intervention, agitation, hex ruin, and starstruck. And I saw that build and all I thought is, I need to try this build out because it seems great. Turns out, it is absolutely great. To be more precise, it's absolutely disgusting. It takes away their ability to body block for the hook because as soon as they try that, they will be downed. What happens with the hack in a lot of cases is that they try to flashlight save, they try to body block, but they run away as soon as they notice Starstruck is there. And if you prepared your web well, there is a big chance they run in one of your traps as soon as you hook them. Why agitation then? Simple. It makes your terror radius bigger. And you will see in this game that helped a lot, multiple times. And hey, if there is one cocky enough to try to body block or whatever, and he notices like, oh, I'm exposed, you can at least chase him and actually be faster than him. Don't take too long, otherwise the survivor will escape, but you get the point. Let's jump into this. I'm going to commentate over my own gameplay. See if I can learn from it, if I made certain mistakes. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you do, subscribe, leave a like, and comment what I should do next. And with that being said, see you guys in a second. Alright, so we are on family residence in Yamaoka estate. And what I start doing is setting my traps. Like, we need our web as quick as possible. That's why corrupt intervention is nice. They cannot work on gens on the other side, so they will come towards my side. So if we set traps quickly, we should be able to at least get our web down. There is one thing that works in our favor, even though it looks like it's not working in our favor, but it does work in our favor, and you will see in a second why. What I do try to do is to trap multiple things. So here I trap a hook and a loop, but it can also be a window and a generator, or a generator and a hook, or at least try to trap multiple spots. So here this is a strong loop, so I trap it, but it's also a way they will run towards that loop or go towards the building. They finish this generator and that's quick, that's early, and it looks painful, but this allowed me to set up my trap. I have 6 traps laying around, the 7th is going to be laid down now, and this means I have 7 traps laying around. First trap gets triggered and it's a free hit, the second one gets triggered, I reset that one because that one seems important. And we're going for this chase. And now I have traps for both in chase, but there are also a lot of traps in my web. So here we get a free hit because he didn't know about that trap. And that is something I try to keep in mind during this game, that I also trapped the ways they could run to, because that is something I used to forget about, that I trapped my loops and my gens and everything pretty well. And this guy gets a hit because he was hiding. And here something unfortunate happened. 2 traps both went off and I teleported to the wrong one, so I missed the free down there, but that's okay. We need to reset a bunch of traps again because we have only 4 left. But yeah, here you can see nice that the traps are working. And I also, what I said, try to trap places where they will run towards to, so they cannot really run me too far away out of my web. And it worked in this case. So here around the corner, they're healing, they get the heal off, but I do get a hit off. And now she tries to body block, what is a good thing, but they didn't know about this trap, so I whiffed here, but that's okay. I have enough distance towards her that she will go down. And that's going to happen any moment. This Leon thought by himself, I'm going for a flashlight save. Not going to happen, boy. And I thought by myself, you know what? I'm going to chase you. I see that he's on a strong loop without a trap. So I pick her up. Then this thief I was not aware of, but he was luckily enough way too early. And at this point I start to think this is a survival with friends. That's just what I think. I don't have any proof, obviously. It's not like they have a game tag, but that's what I think. But both Steve and Leon, I know for a fact, are exposed now. So I take my time. I have my time to reset a few traps because they are not... They're too scared to come. Because they're exposed. One hit and they're down. So I'm analyzing where should I put traps. And I start placing them down. I also believe I get rid of the pallet any moment. That was dropped. Here the generator and the window. And yeah, now they're not exposed anymore, by the way. It's only for 30 seconds, but it's still really powerful. So they went for the unhook, and I thought by myself, I'm first going to put another trap down that's going to help me later on. And this is a strong jungle gym, so I figured let's trap that. And they trigger a trap, and I'm going for her. She heals. She was very far in healing. But she goes through the window. She steps on my trap and she's down again. And just like that, everyone around me is exposed again. And this Leon, for example, I tried to chase him. And yeah, I thought I was able to walk through the bamboo as well. I was wrong. It's okay. Then here I do something a little bit silly. I put a trap down while literally a meter behind me there is a trap there. If you paid attention, you would have seen that. But I triggered another trap, and I also know this thief is exposed. And to make sure he is going to leave this loop, because it's a strong loop, I trap it. And I want to chase that way, but he leaves the loop. And that's okay. Also, I know this Leon was exposed, and he goes down. So I didn't put too much focus on who was exposed, because I knew a lot of people would have been exposed, because they all stayed a little bit around this area. So with that, I see the Steve, he's not exposed anymore. The first 30 seconds went by. And so, we have another person on a hook. They're over there on gens, entirely fine with me. I just want to make sure everything that I want to have trapped is trapped. Then deliverance happens. I didn't expect the deliverance, but it happened. And sorry for the Discord notification. It's not a streamer mode. And another trap gets triggered, and I was too far away to teleport towards it, so I teleport now and reset it, because he just ran in the direction I expected him to run. But he walked back, and that's the mistake he made. He was the only one around here, so there was no reason for me to not chase him. And he goes inwards to the jungle gym. He spins really nice here, but was too slow on the vault. He didn't get a fast vault because of that spin, so that hurts him right now. Not going to that teleport, because I want to make sure that I get my hook. I was willing to take the risk for the size of strike. And now I do now, what seems a bit odd. But I'm just walking around with him, because everyone in my Terror Raiders gets exposed. And as soon as I hook him, the 30 seconds start. So now I know there are people on this side that are exposed. And someone walks on it, and I know for a fact she is exposed. And you see the trap laying down there on the left. So I'm just going to play it like there's nothing, and I just try to be smart. And she wants to take this window and steps on my trap. So now nobody is getting exposed because Starstruck is still on a cooldown. But I have two people on hook. I have a lot of pressure right now, and I would like to keep that pressure. So again, seeing where I can put traps down, because, you know, they step on it, so I try to reset them sometimes, but sometimes I just need to get them down, for example, when they're exposed. And just seeing where I can put the trap down. I want to put a trap down in a jungle gym again, but they were taking rid of my, they were taking care of my traps. And I just figured we're going to chase. This is Leon, right? Yeah, I chased the Leon, but the teleport made me switch to I forgot her name. I'm sorry. The blonde girl. I feel stupid that I forgot her name, by the way. That's okay. And now they triggered a lot of traps, so there are only 2 traps laying around. And that's not an issue, but I should focus on trapping. So I pretend to chase him. As soon as he falls, I put a trap down. I know I'm not gonna make it anywhere close to him. And I'm just going to see where he wants to go. And he wants my attention. He gets my attention. I make sure that if he wants to go a certain direction, he has to go over a trap. And I think this is the point he realized that as well, because he's spinning around and not sure what to do. Here he triggers it, and I did teleport. And he fakes. I still get the hit. I expected it, and he comes back because he was afraid for the teleport again. But this time I didn't teleport. So he just walked right into my claws. And again, I'm just going to walk with him. This wastes a little bit of my time. But I get people on this side of the map exposed. And that is what I want. I want people to be exposed. I want to keep my chases short and immediately hook them when I get the chance. Then something unfortunate is going to happen in a second, if I recall correctly. Because he is trying to kill himself, I think. Because I am sure that I did not get the max hooks I was able to get. Because I got the gold on... Yeah, he is killing himself, now I see it. So he tried to kill himself, and that's yeah, unfortunate for my points, but yeah, whatever. So he stepped on my trap, and now what he is trying to do, he's trying to keep me busy and let me chase her. But I know all three of my gens in my 3-gen are safe right now. There is literally no reason for me to chase her to the other side of the map. So what I do, I just leave her. And he is willing to take the trade, that's fine with me. I tried to go for the grab, but he let go, that's fine. Good players do that. I still get the trade, he's still going down. And now, I know that Steve is exposed. And I also think Nancy is exposed. And they're all running away again. And now they're even more scared. And yeah. I'm just making sure my 3-gen is safe. That's all I'm doing now all the time. If they want to go to the other side of the map, let them. There is no reason for me to be there. I have 3 gens here I need to protect, otherwise they can escape. That's that easy for me. And I wasn't aware of a key being in the game. If there was, they would have found one, but they didn't. So there was literally no reason for me to leave. So they were flashlighting my traps. So I figured I should approach from this side so they cannot run me towards the other side of the map. It sort of worked out. She saw me coming a bit too early. That's fine, because I hit her and she still goes to another direction I liked her to go. And now I got the hit, I felt like I can chase her a little bit. Not for too long, but I can chase her for a certain amount of time. And she brought me to the next jungle gym, what you will encounter here. So I thought here, she didn't notice I was running, so I thought I could get the hit, but I got stunned. That's okay. I figured I'd break this pellet, get it out of the way. If they want to run me to the other side, then at least they have to go through a jungle gym that doesn't have a pellet anymore. 2 now, because this one doesn't have a pellet anymore either. And with that, they all try to run away from me. When I'm out of sight, I put a trap down. So if they try to be smart, I will punish that a bit earlier than they probably expect. And here I heard her being injured, so I just chased her towards the jungle gym where I just removed the pellet. So all she can do now is trying to spin me, and that didn't work. And she's dead. And then with that only leaves 2 people left. He tries to save her by sabotaging the hook. And that is scary with agitation on, because as you see, I got really close. And... oh, she was not dead on hook. I thought she was dead on hook now. My mistake. But he is exposed. And guess what? He's running into my web. So he's going to hit a trap. And he will die. And I know he is dead on hook because he tried to kill himself. So he basically brought it on himself. And I also think the other girl gave up. So they both die at the same time. And that was the game, basically. There is still 1 survivor left. But yeah, you will see that it was for me impossible to catch her. It literally was impossible. I was not able to do anything about that. Because she was not here. I was looking for the hatch. And I found that. You hear that right now. But then I know where one door is, but then the other door is at the other side of the map, and even if I try to go there immediately, I wouldn't make that. So the last survivor gets out, and that's all fine. We did a pretty good job. This was my first time running this build. Otzdarva, thank you for showing me this build. I really enjoyed it. And yeah, it's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. I don't know what to say about it. I would recommend you trying it out if you like playing the hack, because it's just a really good build. That's all I have to say. With that being said, I hope you guys like this commentary video. If you want me to do more often these kind of videos, let me know, and I will think about it. No, but let me know and I will actually do it. The team were good sports, and I also mentioned that this was my first time trying this build, and that it's absolutely a nasty build. So yeah, I see you guys in the next video. Take care and stay safe. Ciao!